So it's been a while since I made my last video, since I recorded the last video. I began having some problems with those Chinese inverters. They were about $70 a piece. This is a shot of the Chinese inverters. There's a close-up of one of them. It's kind of a no brand name inverter, and they sell for about $70 a piece. And so I was having some problems with them. They continued to fail, and so I was able to kind of get rid of those, and so now I've gone with a different brand. I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. There's a picture here. There's Enecsys or something like that. And so these seem to work a lot better. So what we're looking at here is the Effigy website. It's actually on my computer right here. And what we're looking at, this tallest bar, this bar graph was today. And so today I produced 34.52 kilowatt hours. Yesterday it produced 30.83. The day before that it was 17 and 17.23. And so actually today it was kind of partly cloudy a little bit. It was sort of hazy. It was a little more cloudy yesterday, and then the day before that I think was even more cloudy, produced 17.23. Then the day right here, the system was off. That's when it was in the process of the inverters being swapped out. And then same way with February the 8th right there, it was on part of a little bit of the day, and then most of the time it was switched off as the inverters were kind of being replaced. And so before that there were some days where it was cloudy and then it was sunny. And so with those Chinese inverters, about the best I think it ever did was about around 23 kilowatt hours in one day. Now, if I switch to the year view down here, if we can, there it loaded. So far, you can see that for the month of January, and this was all with the other inverters, with the Chinese inverters that I've been having problems with. It was 369.15 kilowatt hours for the month of January. And then so far for February, which has been partially with the Chinese inverters and then partially with these new inverters, it's 153.94. And of course today is, if you see down there in the corner, today is February the 12th. So we still have about half of the month remaining, and it just kind of depends, on cloudy days versus sunny days. Now these new inverters do seem to put out more power with the same panels. You can see right here that if I can get it to stop on, maybe I can, yeah, there we go. If I spread that out a little bit, there we go. So if I spread that out a little bit, then maybe I can hit those peaks and get it to stay. Well, come on. A little jittery right there, sorry. Okay, so you can see right there it peaked out at 6.06 kilowatts. That was, then this is today's graph, and so you can kind of see that, and this was sort of, as I say, it was a little bit hazy, and a few clouds, so it was kind of going up and down there, but it's even if we go to the troughs right there, there's one, it's 4.9, what does that say, 4.17. The cloud must have came over, and more it looks like it was around 5 or 5 1/4, I would say, is for the average. And if I zoom this back out, well, let's see, reset zoom right there. There we go. You can see, of course, there's the 0 line, and you can kind of see what happened with these new inverters. They seem to be more sensitive, and so you get, with those other inverters, you'd get a kind of an abrupt upward spike when they received a certain amount of sunlight. With these new inverters, they seem to be more efficient, and so they put out, they seem to put out some watts even in more marginal lighting conditions, and so you get a little bit more gentle extended slope as opposed to the abrupt way that it worked before with those Chinese inverters.